Tarot deck review, and today we are looking at the Circle of Doors Tarot. This is by Staveley and Jill Sutherland, guidebook written by Brian Duffy. Gorgeous deck that I pledged off Kickstarter. Trust the journey, magnetic closure box. Inside, there's this picture. These cards were part of like a photographic art installation, I believe at Burning Man. If that's wrong, I apologize. But this is a picture of that. The box does have the ribbon, so you can pull your cards out, which is always handy. Another picture of said installation in the box. The guidebook is the same size as the box, so it fits, and does feature pictures of the cards with the description of them. The cards are larger than normal cards. This isn't a decision that I'm usually a fan of, although I can understand why they did it on this deck, just because the pictures are so beautiful and they likely wanted to make them as large as they possibly could so that you could really get a good, image of their art, per card. The backs look like this, which is a really cool back in my opinion. They are gilded with gold. The cardstock's thin, but it doesn't feel cheap, if that makes sense. So even though you have to literally set the cards up for shuffling because they're so big, because it's thinner, it is a little easier to shuffle. Get your bridge. If you have large hands, then this deck is probably okay for you. I mean, even hand over hand shuffling is a little challenging because I really have to stretch the hand out. But it's workable. And would I buy this deck again? Yes, absolutely. Let me go lay out your majors and I'll be right back. And we're back, taking our fool's journey through the major arcana. These stunningly gorgeous photographs on these gorgeously beautiful cards give such a beautiful read, a deep read. Sometimes a slightly disturbing read. As you'll see, some of these cards are a little dark, but so is life. So are the issues that we're dealing with. So it's not inappropriate, to have a slightly darker image on a card. Something like this, for example. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, of course, I would recommend this deck. As I stated before in the review, it's an outstandingly perfect deck that I think that if you are able to get your hands on it, you should absolutely go grab it. If you have this deck, let me know. If you have any questions, just ask below.